Hello fellow grognards, it's Al here. Quick video because we seem to have a price for Saturnine, and it is exactly what I said it would be. Now, GW with Saturnine were quite sneaky. They normally do a competition to win a box set, and you can work out the price from that box set, and everyone knows the price well in advance. Now, they kept it under their chest this time round. We did get a competition. You know, they didn't put Saturnine in it. It was just like win a Primark, one brush bundle, 10 paints, a Primark, and enough Horus Heresy shoulder pads and heads and transfer sheets to outkit your box of Saturnine, which apparently comes to £1,245. Absolutely mental. So yeah, that was that. And I did always like that GW managed to nail the phone number 40,000. Nottingham code 9140,000. Anyway, getting that out of the way, so let's yeet that window entirely. There we go, Saturnine. We do now kind of have a price for Saturnine, possibly. This is actually, Carl showed me this, found it online, so take it with a grain of salt of everything you see online, but it looks pretty official and it's what I thought the price would be. We do have the price showing at a grand total of £195. Now I know that this is a picture for ants, so let me see if I can make it any bigger. Scan in a bit there. There you go. So there's your short code, there's your release date, 26th of July, and there's your price, £195. Now I figured it'd be that because I know GW. I know that I knew that it'd be more than Age of Darkness straight away. I knew that. I also know that they wouldn't quite hit £200. And the reason for that is the optics. You look at £200, like, oh, £200, that's a lot of money. 195 is a safe bit under that. Now, you would say 199 would be the most they can push it to. 199, for some reason, still automatically ticks over in our brains to 200 quid. 195 is a safe spot. They like to round their numbers. I knew it'd be 195 quid. So, that is, according to this, what we found, your price. Now, this just looks pretty official to me. I reckon that, you know, this very much looks like it's a invoice for a store showing that they've ordered Age of Darkness. It also shows they're only getting one carton, so maybe GW are stiffing the third-party retailers again. And then obviously you've got this warning that you can only put it on from that date. So this looks pretty official to me, and I would take that as being the price because that's what I figured it would be. But that's not the main issue of contention I want to talk about here. So let's get shot at that again. Is this worth £195? Now, to come to that conclusion and to basically give us something to work from, a frame of reference, that's the word I'm after, a frame of reference, let's have a quick look at the most recent competition, which was Age of Darkness. So this was yours 3 years ago for £180. So you got a Dreadnought, you got a tank, you got your 40 dudes, you got 10 Terminators, and you got 2 Praetors or Praetors. So, it's not bad, is it? 180 quid? I got it. I turned it into my Ultramarine army. We got a nice new Contemptor. It wasn't posed like the Betrayal at Calf one. Alright, the Terminators were the same, and where they'd rescaled the Space Marines, the Terminators were looking a little bit on the tinchy side. But, you know, we got 10 of them. That's quite a chunk. So, that was a good basis for an army. And as I said, this is what I turned into my Ultramarine army. That was 180 quid. We'll go back to Saturnine. 200 quid. More or less, 195. I mean, there's a lot of stuff there, to be sure. It's going to be a jam-packed box. GW like doing this. And remember that the plastic is the cheapest part of the box for GW. I don't know, man. I mean, you've still got your 40 Tactical Marines. So, you know, that's a like for like. So instead of a Spartan, you've got this. That's a downgrade. I'm sorry, that's just a downgrade. That's not great. Instead of a Contemptor, you've got a great big Saturnine. That's an upgrade. I'll freely admit that's an upgrade. Your 10 Terminators have turned into 6, but the 6 are gigantic in comparison. Like, silly big. As you can see, in fact, everything's going to look absolutely stupid, but we've had that discussion already. So, you know, 200 quid. I guess. Like, the Dreadnought is massive and the Terminators aren't small. So, at the very least, I guess, plastic-wise, it is more or less in line. Let's just say that. It is more or less in line with Age of Darkness box set. You know, you've got a Centurion and a Priest, and you can see the size difference. It's so stupid. But they've pushed it up another 15 quid to 195. Now, you do get a sheet of plastic tokens in there as well. We should mention those. I think it's too much for a box set. I mean, certainly I won't be buying it because it's a box set that I would be yeeting half of. I just don't need. I don't need another 40 Marines. I just don't. So I'll probably get this through eBay. But 195 is a lot of ask. Now, Horus Heresy is very popular, and I do expect this to sell better than Skaven Tide. But this is nearly 200 quid now, guys. That's a big chunk. So, yeah, in comparison to the Age of Darkness box, which I think was a much better starter, you know, the value is there. The value is always there with GW, but that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking if this is worth picking up for £195. Are you going to be picking it up for £195? Or obviously 20% off from discounters, Wayland, Goblin, Element, blah, 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 probably about 15%. If the numbers are restricted, Wayland don't tend to do quite as generous a discount as they do normally. So, yeah, final word, guys. Are you going to be picking this up at 195 quid? I happily picked up Age of Darkness at 180. I don't think I'd pay 195 for this. I think I might just grab a couple of bits off eBay. Anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts, and I will see you on the next video soon. Bye.